Our youngest son, who's 5, went to holiday club yesterday on his own. Our eldest is back at school. The middle one had to go to an appointment, and so he had to go for a couple of hours on his own, and he didn't want to do it. He was scared. Um, Finally found someone from his class that was in the same holiday club, and then once he was there, the coaches and the people running it said he had the most amazing time. Been trampolining all day, and he didn't really want to come home in the end. He had an absolutely cracking day. And I've been saying a lot of, especially at the gym, where you've got a lot of adults who are, and this includes me by the way, trying new things, meeting new people, committing to scary stuff, or the fear of being different or not being able to do stuff, kind of really gets in the way of being as an adult as well as a child. On Monday, I was coaching. I don't normally coach. I posted a picture of our over 55s class, and a new lady came. She'd seen an article in the press that had been published about the gym and this sort of these retired classes that would people who retired running these classes, and she popped in for a look around, and she was petrified of a being of an age where it's not normal necessarily to go to a gym, b getting in your car and turning up, and c what are all the people going to be like when you get there. And she absolutely loved it, but I know how hard that was for her to walk through the door. Met a lady on Wednesday night. She made an inquiry. She was looking to start her own business and the fitness journey and dovetail that around a family. Loads going on, loads of really brave things going on. And all I needed to do was get her in the door and introduce her to a few of the members, let the members speak to her about, the changes that they've been able to make, normal people with families and jobs, training when they can, and the impact that being a member of the gym has on them, both obviously health-wise and with everything else, with the community and the connections and the sort of environment that they're in. And that fear doesn't stop when you become an adult. And when you're a kid, quite often your parents make you do stuff, don't they? Jesse had to go to holiday club. He has to go to a swimming lesson that he doesn't know many other kids on. When it's the end of the holidays and the children don't want to go back to school, well, we have to go back to work, I guess. Or if you don't, there's consequences. But anything new, like a new hobby, um, a new group, a new gym, like popping into CrossFit gym or starting a side business with someone like me, it can be scary. And there's loads of things going through people's minds. Like we've had a lad popped into I was like, we're doing a 6-week starter program, and a guy, he paid up front for this 6 weeks. He nearly didn't come in the door. He had to ring his mum, and she said, "You better go in there. You paid for it." And he's lost a load of weight, and he's buzzing. He's really excited on this new journey that he's on, and he nearly didn't come in. And how many other people are not making positive steps in their lives for fear of what's behind that door? Who's in that meeting about the business? Who's in that gym? Will I end up being friends with all these new people and then not have any friends anymore in my normal world? I guess that could be like the fear of success, I guess. And I'm just kind of getting at that feeling is totally normal. And if you are feeling like that about making a change, it possibly is time to make that change. And somehow finding a mate who can guide you through. So if you've got a friend who goes to a gym or a club or has a hobby, maybe you can go with them. Our business is built on friends helping friends, not necessarily like just random people joining the team. It's all through connections, and you can go and or try, and if you don't fit or feel you fit or that fit isn't for you, then you can say no, can't you? But if you don't try, you won't know. And just like Jesse, he had a bit of a tant on Thursday morning, and 5 minutes later, he was absolutely fine. Walk into our gym, you have a look around, and the majority of people think this is absolutely brilliant. I think I can see myself coming back. You make a start in our business. Um, you come to the meetings, you come to the event in Telford, you take a day out to come to the event at the weekend, organising kids football, organising kids rugby, being late for your dad's 75th birthday party, knowing that that's the right thing to do with the right people, or just taking the easy route and not bothering. So I hope Jesse's experience at holiday camp will encourage a couple of you to reach out to whoever you need to reach out to try something new. Have an amazing weekend. I'll be doing loads of stories and videos from the event down in Telford. I'll catch you later. Bye.